Hey, how's it going out there today, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. I want to talk to you a little bit today about diabetic testing supplies. I use the ReliOn. You get this stuff at Walmart. It's very economical for testing. I'm going to say if you're a diabetic or if you think you might be a diabetic, run out and get you one of these setups. If you take medication, you always want to keep a good check on your blood sugar. Your glucose. This is, I'll run through a few things. These are micro thin, very, very thin lancets. These are like, I want to say these are like $2 for 100 box. So, very economical. 100 alcohol swabs. I get these, they're cheap. And in the truck, disposable is nice, those are about $2 as well. And then you got the ReliOn Prime test strips. I get the 100 test strips, and these are about $18 if you get the 100 box. They're a little more expensive if you get them by the 50. I think the 50 box is like, $10 or something like that. So I get the 100 box. So in 100 test strips, 100 alcohol swabs, and 100 $22 tax and all, somewhere in that ballpark. So it's a very economical setup. So the first thing I do whenever I test, I get the alcohol swab out. I clean the area that I'm going to poke. And this is the lancet. This is what you're going to poke yourself with. This goes into, I can't remember what they call these things, but you basically just pop the end off like this. And that's what it looks like. The lancet goes in there. You push it down, it locks in, and then you twist this top off. Let me get that where you can see it. You just twist this a few times and it comes off. There you go. And that leaves you with the little needle there. You put the lid back on. This has to come around and aligned. There you go. And you can set that to different depths. If you want to turn that. But I keep it pretty deep because I got calloused hands, so like elephant skin. And then this is already loaded because I pushed it down. But if for some reason you need to test again, you can just pull up on this back part, and that will lock it again. And then you put it up against your finger. You press this button. Bam! It pops out the little needle there, and it'll give you a good poke. And you'll get a little drop of blood. You take a test strip. We get out a test strip here. There they are. These are what the test strips look like. This end here will go in your tester, just like this. Push that in. The tester will come on. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to waste this test strip. I'm not testing right now. So after you poke yourself, you get a little drop of blood. You put the drop of blood on this thing here. You want enough to cover this little area right here. You basically, you want enough blood to cover this area, or at least enough to run down from the tip of this to this little line right here, that little cross section. So once you do that, you let it set, and about 2 or 3 seconds later, it will tell you what your blood sugar is. Now, I just tested before I made this video, so I'm not going to run it through again because I don't like wasting my supplies, because out on the road as a truck driver, it's hard to get by Walmart sometimes and get supplies. So I typically test about, on average, I would say 3 to 4 times a day. I test with a purpose. I test with a purpose. I typically like to test before I eat. Then I'll eat something. I'll wait about 2 hours and I'll test again. I like to test when I get up first thing in the morning, just to get a reading on, that's kind of a good judge on how I did the day before by what my glucose is when I first get up in the morning. So this setup, this ReliOn setup, I mean, it doesn't come with, I think it might come with a few test strips and a few lancets, but these are under $20 at Walmart. It's an amazing deal. Comes in a little carrying case here. It's got a place for your lancets. It's got this for your, because your test strips come in that little container like that. That's what they come in. That's a case. That's a bottle of 50 there. So, it's a very reasonable setup as far as testing. I looked into other ones, and none of them were near this economical. As far as some of them you could get the meter a little cheaper, but it's like the test strips were outrageously expensive. Like, I've seen them where 100 test strips are like, $50. Some of them you get through insurance or even higher than that. But, I can get 100 test strips. Like, I can do 100 tests here for about $22. I got less than $20 in the ReliOn. You got to buy this thing separate. These are about $6 or in between like $6 and $8 if I remember correctly. And they're just spring loaded. They're just little spring loaded, contraption there. But makes for the lancets to work a lot easier. So check it out, guys. It's ReliOn. I got this at Walmart. So check it out, and let me know what you think about them. I really like it. I dig it for the price. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Think about subscribing if you're not subscribed, and hit that like button if you've made it this far, please. Come join me on my other channel, Cash is King Trucking, if you want to know more about OTR trucking. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.